All right, he is the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira, certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time, and no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized a finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does, and I think it's that killer be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, to him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again, but he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he could add some years to his fight career. Let's see if tonight we see a pivot in the approach from Do Bronx.
Well, he's got to be a judge's dream. What the distance with Tony Ferguson in 2020, but that was his first decision fight since 2014. Kill or be killed. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And that means we are set for our main event of the evening. All right, now let's get to our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with 2 of the greatest lightweight champions in UFC history, Charles Oliveira and Khabib Nurmagomedov. And given all that Charles has accomplished, your guy Khabib got the itch to come back.
Khabib got the itch to come back based on some of the things that Charles has done for people close to him. Charles Oliveira continues to do the unexpected. It does not matter how the fight starts. You know that at the end of it, Do Bronx will have his hand raised. He has a tremendous style and matches up really, really well against Khabib Nurmagomedov. We have wanted to see this fight for a long time. We finally get to see it tonight.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Nice shot there by the champ.
Come on, you gotta strip. Let's go push those hips.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
In the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nurmagomedov. Two minutes. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Straight right hand, no good. Oliveira circling to his right. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, big elbow.
1 minute to go here in the opening round. Oh, hook to the head by Nurmagomedov. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Ground and pound strike there now. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Force out for the end of round one.
Let's get back and regroup. Take a deep breath and recover. Your wrestling wasn't sharp last round. You were forcing the shots. Remember what we did in the gym.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, buckle up. Here we go. Round two. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Charles Oliveira. Oh, was that a switch kick?
It's such a beautiful technique when done the right way. Nice.
All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert.
Big shots landed by him now.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Under 2 minutes now in round two.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Beautiful ground strikes landed. Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Oh.
The ground strike's starting to pile up.
In the half guard.
Working out of the half guard here. Oliveira's now looking for a Darce choke. Oh, he might have that submission locked in. All right, working on a submission now.
And they're both fighting now. Good
slide back out.
Getting the mount here.
Final seconds here. 2 rounds in the books.
Aí, muito bom. Senta aí e respira. Awesome round. You did great this time, okay? You almost got those submissions, okay? Now, he's waiting for those.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off here.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point. It was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, nice level change.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting. Oh, for attack. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh, he lands a big left hand. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on them. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the Darce here.
All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
Tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. This is a terrible position.
15 seconds. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Ready to go out there and win. You're better than...
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. Let's see who has the advantage.
You feel it?
That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is are the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be... He's hurting bad here. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, it's tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up. Oh, he got to the spot.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. That was nice.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. Final seconds. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round. Solid takedown. He passes the half.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Might be a submission attempt here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Side control.
Nice defense.
Khabib's back to the side control now.
Nice.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that will become his focus. This is where he wants to be.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Oliveira's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Less than a minute to go to decide this one.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so a very close fight over 25 minutes between the two guys who are undeniably the two best in the world in this division. For my money, I think we got a new champion.
Yeah, I believe we got a new champion. But, John, of course it's close. As you said, they're the two best fighters in this division in the entire world. What would you expect when two of the best are locked in the octagon together but a close fight? I believe it's close, but I do believe we should hear and new.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47, Oliveira da Silva. Judge 2 scores this contest 48-47, Nurmagomedov. And Judge 3 scores it 48-47 for the winner by split decision. And new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, so we congratulate Charles Oliveira on yet another UFC win, but this one somewhat surprisingly by